Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. It's November, and that means we're less than 15 days away from Season 10, the SuperCard reset without it being a reset. This means only one thing: new info, because we have a full calendar, the first tier name's been revealed, and potentially a new event dropping later this month, but it's not all good news, as you'll soon find out. Before we get started, if you go on to enjoy this video, then please do consider leaving a thumbs up. The like button, it's right down there. It looks like an El Lico. I haven't seen that guy for a long time, and long may that continue. I want to go for a ginormous, juicy goal of 1 like. Can we get 1 like, please? Thanks. And in the comment section down below, let's have a bit of fun. Let's name a tier for Season 10, wrong answers only. And if you find the secret word hidden in this video, put it in your comments and I'll hit you with the heart. Like, yeah, like that. See, right? Palm my hand. Not hit you, I'll just push it in your direction. Anyway, let's get started off by saying there is no battle pass this month. This is not a mistake. This seemingly, despite not being announced, is on purpose because there's really no point. I think they could have got around this by doing something with super coins related or offering some old PLE cards, but to be honest with you, I kind of appreciate the break. Doing a battle pass would be a lot of work at the beginning of a month where I'm preparing myself and getting my body ready for the impact of Season 10, so I'm genuinely quite happy about that. But that doesn't mean that there's nothing going on in the month, because there is a lot. Reward Mania starts today, and I'm gonna guess that's for all of the special cards like the Finn Balor's and Randy Orton, etc. No female special card. I'm expecting a limited edition card to drop for the ladies once Roman's over, which should be on Bonfire Night, the 5th of November, for anyone in the UK anyway. This will also be the day that the clocks go back for the guys in America, so just think of it that way. Otherwise, this will be the only tier we've not seen a special edition female card in the entirety of Season 9. Or maybe they just know no one's gonna go for it. Not when next week we have it confirmed that we're getting a Flash event for Women's War Games, which means it's guaranteed to be a lady, and we get the Flash Ring Domination. And everyone loves Flash Ring Domination. I mean, that event goes like this. But tomorrow starts Last Man Standing, and I have to say, I don't know a single person who wants this card. I might be wrong, we might get a really awesome image of a card of a wrestler, but don't expect like a Bray Wyatt or, I don't know, Jade Cargill. This is gonna be a run-of-the-mill event or a very special image. One of the two. Just gonna give you my advice, don't go hard. Really, it isn't worth it. On Monday next week, we get to the beginning of the special holiday, spring, summer, and Halloween cards showing up on the draft board until the 11th, which is the Saturday when the Ring Domination Flash event starts. Then we have the offer wall. Now, I personally didn't give the offer wall much of a chance, but I have to admit, after spending a bit of time with it last weekend, man, if you do the right things, it's good. Like subscribing to the channel, which, as I can see, a good 40% of the people who watch these videos don't subscribe. And we're trying to reach 210,000 by the beginning of Season 10, so it would mean so much to me and this community if we reach that goal by hitting that big elbow off of the top rope onto the subscribe button. Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's multicolored, sometimes it's black and white. Doesn't matter what color it is, just hit that elbow. Bang. But now it gets juicy, because the 15th Season 10 is here. It's exactly as I called it. Campaign mode, card crafting, a new look and feel, and 4 new rarities of superstar cards, which we have the confirmation of one of those names. The first new tier of Season 10 is Crucible, which is shown by this equipment message. And I'm gonna guess this is tier 3 of the 4. So this is like, you're thinking Extinction tier and Octane tier from this season, or I don't know if you're from way back, Season 1, Season 2, this would be your epic to your legendary tier. Basically the penultimate in the 4 lined up for this new season. The reason why this is they never release the top stuff at the very beginning. They always release it a little further on to give people a bit of time to get themselves used to a new game, especially with 3 other tiers dropping. It's going to be a lot of grinding for people to get through, especially if you're free to play. But I like the name, and it's not specifically related to one thing. It is, a crucible could be many things. It could even be just a pot. Yeah, not just imagine a big pot for a tier. Lending us very nicely onto something else that goes in a pot. It's a gobbledygooker, and he's back for the first time since season 7, I think. Yeah, you get to find eggs this week. Wait a second, eggs?
Eggs? Oh God, no.
What? Oh, actually, no, those eggs were quite cool. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to have flashbacks about eggs. It's fine. But you got to find eggs that week to collect a special edition gobbledygooker, which, I mean, again, I guess is not going to be top tier. But if you look a little bit closer at the calendar, you'll notice that there's no event on the 30th. Now, this could change, but I've got a feeling this may be because a new event will be dropping that weekend, or a revamped event of some kind, and maybe it's a ranked event, or maybe it's a follow-up to Giants Unleashed, because if I'm not wrong, the first event for Season 10 should be a Road to Glory for Season 10 cards. It wouldn't be for a brand new event card if they're taking things a little bit slower, unless they decided to do event cards for lower tiers, which they've never done before. So my guess would be this would be for the new Season 10 cards to get people used to the new season, because it is almost a reset, effectively, but you keep your cards. Giants Unleashed should be the first ever solo event, possibly for that Eddie Guerrero card, which has already been confirmed, and the 30th could be the second event to get the pro. I hope, whatever they do, it's not a train wreck. Also, this beautiful Survivor Series classic card back. It's just great. With the new month dropping, I'd expect more new tier names, more cards revealed as we go through, not just this week, but into next week. We're getting closer and closer. It literally is 2 weeks away from today. Bonkers. Which gives me another chance to set out by saying, hey, I'm on Twitch and I'll be live on YouTube for the first time ever at the same time. So if you're on YouTube and you don't go to Twitch, you can experience my live streams yourself coming up real soon. We might even do the Season 10 opener on both platforms as well. That would be pretty cool. But one thing not so great, and it hasn't been announced yet, but it's causing a lot of concern for me and anyone I spoke to on my live stream about it last night, is that the classic method of saving your rewards back and using them for a new season, a new tier, or rarity now it's called, may be doing so in vain. As an email has emerged from 2K support, now I don't have the specifics as to who it came from, apart from it just being from Katie, but this showed up on social media and it is not great viewing. It's probably the first really negative thing I've seen about Season 10, and it could be huge. This comes from someone at 2K support called Pre-Dragon. It says, this information has not been announced yet, but please note that your rewards are locked to your tier when you receive them, so there is no merit in saving them. That's not new news. We knew that already. It's the next bit. It is also possible that RDPs, as in rarity draft picks, will get revamped. So maybe it would be smarter to use them in case everything is changed. Also, keep your eye on our Twitter page for any more announcements about this. So this would mean any saved Team Stomping Grounds, Giants Unleashed rewards, anything you've got in your inbox that is related to rarity draft picks may be completely worthless when Season 10 comes around. Now, whilst this is from 2K support, it would be important to mention this hasn't been confirmed or specifically mentioned by Cat Daddy so far, and 2K support have been incorrect in the past, but I do urge Cat Daddy to either make this announcement or reassure players that their rewards and currency will be retained going into the new season. This is something that should be addressed in advance to stop bad feeling and resentment before the new season drops. Thanks to this email, right now, everything except super coins and your credits is potentially up in the air. So far, everything about Season 10 has been about keeping everyone reassured that your cards, your rewards are going nowhere. This is the first negative thing potentially that could come out out of this new season is they're completely changing the Rarity draft board. And I knew there was a good reason why I delayed a video I had planned where I was going to explain what to keep and use before season 10 drops. I promise you guys that, and I can't do it until I know exactly what is sticking around. I've reached out to 2K support for more information on this, but I have yet to receive a reply, so I'd recommend following me on Instagram or Twitter for updates if I get them. But until next time, I've been SuperZomGBBQ. You have been amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and remember, 210k before season 10. Let's go, baby. See you later.